The other day I posted a picture of a training session where Jess and I were goofing around with some different submission options, trying to figure out how many different submissions can you actually lock up at the same time. Now, this may not be practical in a fight, however, some of the things we are going to show you in this video actually are extremely practical and useful. Here we have 6 different submissions locked up at once: a knee bar, an arm bar, a wrist lock, a toe hold, a calf crank, and a neck crank. Ouch.
Hi, it's Ramsey Dewey at the JX Fight Club in Shanghai, China, here with Jess, and we're going to show some crazy submission techniques, some of which is practical, some of which, if you're able to pull off in a fight, you just need to retire because you're too good for this world. So here, let's start with start with a side ride, which is a really practical thing. So what I'm going to do is loop this leg and this shoulder with my legs and control this side. Okay, here it's an excellent striking position in mixed martial arts. There's this great fight, Kellen Schwartz ended up winning a fight via ground and pound by this position. See if I can get that up on the screen.
If you haven't seen this fight, let me break it down. Kaylin Schwartz presses her opponent up against the cage. Her opponent attempts a hip throw, exposing her back. Kaylin counters with the suplex, rains down punches, locks up the side ride position with her legs against the arm, frames her left arm on the outside against her opponent's hip, preventing her from rolling out, from Granby rolling, from posturing, etc., as the punches keep raining down, resulting in one of the bloodiest finishes in mixed martial arts history in recent time. Oh, she looked like she got mauled by a bear after this fight, to be honest. The punches keep coming. Her opponent is helpless from the side ride position, and the referee wisely stops the fight. Beautiful finish, Kaylin Schwartz.
And not only is this a great striking position, but it's also a great way to go into a backmount crucifix. And we still have strikes from here, okay? But we also have a bunch of submissions, one of which is an inverted triangle, which can turn into a neck crank if I start cranking here. We also have shoulder locks. They're going to look a little unorthodox, such as, okay. So as opposed to doing a Kimura or an Americana the normal way, right, we can apply it this way. We've got an armbar here. We've got wrist locks here, okay. Let's go back to the crucifix here. What else do we have? We can also attack the legs. So I clear this, controlling the head, okay? Now we can start hooking up the legs. So I pull this one over here, okay? Lock that one around there. Now I've got this really goofy position. So now I can start doing a toe hold here, okay? If I get my calf under there, we can turn that into a calf crank toe hold combination, okay? If somehow she's trying to get out here, I can turn this into an armbar.
Tap.
Okay. And I can turn this into a knee bar.
Tap.
Okay. And this into an armbar, knee bar, wrist lock combination.
Oh.
Okay. So basically, like I said, if you can pull off 6 or 7 or even 3 or 4 submissions at once, you're probably fighting way below your skill level. But the backmount crucifix is a fairly, it's a really practical position. Here, just go and stand up here. Let's say, for example, we're fighting and Jess shoots and I sprawl under, right? Drive that head down to the floor, work over into the side right, lock up that arm, strike, strike. Roll over here if you feel like it, strike some more. Again, we've got a bunch of great trapping and submission options. Again, I can continue to strike as I work for a submission. We've got the arm bar right there. Of course, we've got leg locks, we've got spladles, all this fun stuff over here. So,
Oh no.
Jess, you wanna give that a try?
Yeah, sure.
So,
I don't know if I can do it all cool, but.
so again, lock up that side right there. So it's very important to grip this leg very tight with your legs, or grip the arm very tightly with the legs so that I can't simply pull it out or roll out or Granby roll out. See, Granby roll would be a great option from here, but because she's tying up my arm and also my leg, I'm not able to re-guard from here. Okay, so go ahead and roll into the crucifix. Now, as long as you're holding tight, and make sure right here, you're holding my wrist with your fingers, and that's not a particularly strong position. and that can be stripped with strength. So instead, just hook the whole arm.
So like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So now, make sure to keep your legs tight right there. Now I'm in a position where I'm pretty stuck and she has a free hand and I have no free hands. And I can try to bridge and buck and squirm and all this. And if there's a significant size and strength difference, I might be able to power out. But for the time being, well, here, go to town, Jess. Right, now, it looks like a triangle choke, but this is a pretty vicious neck crank. And tap. Also turns into an armbar as well. Let's show some leg riding here.
Sure.
So, again, it's very important when we're working the side ride, grab the head into the floor. So you can work with a half Nelson right there to control the position of the head. Because if she's able to posture up, if she can look up, here, get out, or just sit out, whatever you want. Right. If her head is free, she's essentially free. So when we are working this position, pin that head into the floor. Essentially staple your opponent's forehead to the floor. Now do what you want, Jess. Now her options are severely limited here. Okay, but if she can look up, if her posture is unbroken, here, get out of there. Now she can fight back. Okay. So one more time. So again, control the head, hook that arm, squeeze those legs tight, right? And again, for the back mount crucifix, shoulder roll. Put some power behind that, right? Now, if I want to start controlling the legs, okay, what else do I have here? Got a toe hold. That's one I didn't mention before, okay? And also turn that into a spladle with a knee bar or a hip lock.
Woo!
Again,
It works.
a bunch of crazy looking submissions. You're probably not going to get all 6 of them at once, but you can definitely pull off one of those from a back mount crucifix. All right, thanks for watching. Get out there and train.